Hi boys and girls, I'm back with another story that teaches about opinion writing. And today the story is called The Perfect Pet. And in this story, the story will start out with an opinion and it will be supported by reasons that support the opinion, just like in your writing. And remember, the author's purpose all week in our stories has been to persuade the reader. Remember, the author's purpose is either to persuade, inform, or entertain. And in this book today, the author's purpose will be to persuade you. Let's see if you are persuaded. The author of this story is Margie Palatini, and the illustrator is Bruce Watley. Elizabeth really wanted a pet. Her parents really did not. They gave her a plant instead. I'm making a text-to-text connection already. This is starting to remind me of the book I read the other day, I Wanna Iguana. Mind you, it was a very good-looking plant as cactus plants go. And it had quite a prickly sense of humor. Elizabeth named it Carolyn, which seemed to suit it just fine. It was absolutely no trouble, and it was a very good listener. Snuggling it was a bit of a challenge, though. However, Elizabeth did manage a quick hug now and then. Elizabeth really did like the plant, but she still really wanted a pet. And she had a plan. Well, here she is trying to snuggle it. And you can see how prickly a cactus is. Not very easy to hug. So, how about a horse? Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother. She thought surprising them in bed might persuade them to let them get her to get a pet. But look how surprised they look. Did that help? I could ride it. Here's her reasons, her persuading. Give it carrots, lumps of sugar. A horse would be the perfect pet. What do you say? Father yawned. A horse is too big. Mother sighed. Our yard is too small. Why, it would eat us out of the house and home, said Father. A horse is not quite perfect, dear, said Mother, going back to sleep. Not quite perfect, said Father sleepily. Scratch the horse. That means, we're not getting a horse. So that didn't work. Her persuading there and all her good persuasive reasons did not work. She tried though. There are good reasons there. This is catch them off guard. What about a dog? Huh? What? Who? Said Father as he stood in front of the mirror shaving. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother, peeking from behind the shower curtain and dripping with soapy water. And here she is showing them a book about dogs. Let's see what she says about dogs. I could take it for walks. Now here's her reasons, her persuasive reasons. Teach it tricks. Feed it treats. Play fetch. A dog would be the perfect pet. What do you think? Father, spit shaving cream. Dogs bark. They're much too loud. Mother grabbed a towel. They jump all over the furniture. A dog is not quite perfect, Elizabeth, said Father as he shaved. Not quite perfect, called Mother from the shower. Forget Fido. So they said no to the dog. But she did give some good reasons. No dog. This is titled The Full Stomach. Burp. You know what would hit the spot right now? Asked Elizabeth. I'm thinking a cat. Huh? What? Who? Said Father. Who? What? Huh? Said Mother. And they're in the middle of eating. And she says, a cat would hit the spot. Let's see what her reasons are to support her opinion about wanting a cat. A cat could lick the plates. Curl up in my lap. Drink leftover milk. And we'd always know what to do with all the extra string. A cat would be the perfect pet. So, how about it? Father picked up the newspaper. Cats scratch. Mother cleared the table. Cats shed all over the place. A cat is definitely not the perfect pet, said Father. Achoo! I'm sneezing already, said Mother. Cross off kitty. No kitty for them. She was not convincing. She did not persuade them enough with her reason. Go for broke. How about a bird? Bunny, turtle, fish, guinea pig, rat. Any, all. Take your pick, said Elizabeth. Her parents looked at each other. Nope. I'm afraid not. Not quite. Too fishy. Don't even go there. Well, what's left? Moaned Elizabeth. She named almost every pet there was. And they said no to everything. They don't want any pet. This is titled Doug. Elizabeth was thinking she would never, ever find the really, really, really perfect pet. When, what do you know? She really, really did. In fact, she almost stepped on it. Right there on her rug, a bug. Elizabeth picked him up. She held him in her hand, looked him in the eyes. He wasn't too big. He most definitely was not too loud. He couldn't jump on the furniture, didn't scratch, didn't shed, and how much food could he possibly eat? He was the perfect pet. Carolyn totally agreed. And there he is in her hand. See him? I wonder what her parents will think. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Let's see. This is titled Snug. Doug moved right in to the lovely house in the corner of Elizabeth's room. It had everything a bug could possibly want and more, including his very own cactus plant, as Carolyn was only a hop, skip, and jump away. And remember, this is Carolyn, the cactus. He truly enjoyed sunning himself in her sand. Of course, Elizabeth provided him with enough crumbs to satisfy any growing bug's appetite. So every time she sheds off her cactus, Doug, the bug, would eat it. And it looks like he's pretty comfortable there in her room. I don't know. He's snug as a bug. As expected, their relationship was a tad different than usual. Doug could not give Elizabeth a pony ride. She could not take him for a walk. He could not catch a ball or fetch, no matter how many times they practiced. And try as he might, Doug just couldn't get the hang of playing with string. But he was very helpful with homework. He always knew where to put a decimal or a period. and he loved snuggling up with Elizabeth each night for a story. What more could you ask for? He was perfect. And there he is, right next to her, and they're snuggling up for a story time. And this is titled Unsnugged. With all those crumbs and plenty of sun, Doug grew leaps and bounds. That means he got bigger and bigger. He was one big, healthy bug, and then some. The only trouble really came one Saturday morning many weeks later. Elizabeth's mother came into her bedroom to get the laundry and, "There's a bug on that bed!" she screamed. And she can see him. She sees Doug sitting on her bed, and she screamed. Mom doesn't look happy. "A bug?" shouted Father, ready to swat it. "That's Doug," said Elizabeth very protectively. "He's my pet." Her parents looked at each other. "Pet?" "Pet," said Elizabeth, "just like you wanted. He's not big like a horse. He isn't loud like a dog. He doesn't jump on furniture, scratch, or shed, and he hardly eats a thing." "But a bug?" asked Father. "A bug?" repeated Mother. "Doug," said Elizabeth, "and he's perfect." And there she is, holding him. One big happy family. "Think we should have said yes to the dog?" whispered Father to Mother. Mother shrugged. "I don't know. We have more room on the couch with the bug." Elizabeth smiled and tossed Doug a piece of popcorn. And there they are all together. Mom, Dad, there's Doug, there's Carolyn the cactus. One big happy family. So she didn't get the other pet she wanted, but she certainly did get the very perfect pet for her. Now remember, on every part of this book, she had an opinion about what kind of pet she wanted, and she supported those opinions with reasons that were persuasive. So in your opinion writing, that's what you need to do as well. I hope you enjoyed the story, and remember all the pieces that you need to write an opinion writing. All right, I will see you next time, boys and girls.